Okay, decided to take a little detour on the interior while I'm still struggling to figure out how to swap the ignition lock since the theft system is blocking me. Decided to fix this front bumper. The coupe's bumper has a massive puncture hole in it, so this one's going to be probably easier to fix. There's plenty of videos on YouTube out there about repairing these plastic bumpers. So on the side here was a massive deep gouge scratches. I filled that in with the putty as suggested in videos. Primed it up with a white primer. A couple other gouges that were here. But overall this bumper is in pretty good shape. Much better than the coupe's bumper, so I'm going to use this one, repaint it. Little top fin here had a little puncture gouge in it, so I puttied that up. And we'll see how it turns out. Okay, we're about ready to lose the light here. I did 3 light coats of putty to get these deep gouges fixed. Now it's ready for some primer, and hopefully it turns out good. Okay, primed. Gouges are out. That putty stuff worked just nicely. So it's ready for painting. Painting it outside, but the clear coat will be inside the garage. Okay, I'm going to give a synopsis of where we are in the project. The project definitely will be a success now after I got over the last major hurdle I couldn't figure out. So we got the new reflector paint here. Got a new trunk latch. There's a video on YouTube, I think a guy in Oregon with a Sunfire, that shows how to replace this trunk latch key. We got the coupe's interior clean, nice interior, all done in here. And then these torsion bars back here, I had to go to a mechanic to get that done. Popping them out of the coupe, I damn near decapitated myself, so I didn't want to risk trying to put these things under spring again. But as you can see now, we got the trunk lid that stays up. So there are some YouTube videos of how to do these torsion bars. They're usually on older cars like 60s and 70s. And you talk about making a little tool. It just wasn't worth my effort. Back here, the coupe's rear seats are in. The dash, taking that out, taking these pillars out to get clean the dash. Couldn't replace the coupe's dash, so I just had to shampoo this one because the coupe has that spoiler taillight, and this thing has the taillight that's in the hump right here. There is a pretty good video also on YouTube by a guy, I believe his name is Bruce, that shows how to take all this apart. That was very helpful. Got the coupe seats in the front. Okay, the coupe shift assembly's in here in the center console. There's no YouTube video of how to do this, but I think there's a guy named Ratchets and Wrenches maybe. Had one on a Ford Focus, and it turned out to be exactly the same way on this one. So I was able to do this one with the help of that. And the dash and cluster here, there's a few YouTube videos on that. I think there's a company called GM Clusters that shows you how to take this whole dash off, take the cluster panel off. So this is the coupe's better dashboard, the coupe's better instrument cluster. This car had a lot of fine dust in it, I think from desert life. So the cluster had a lot of dust in it, so I've swapped this cluster over. So about the last interior project I wanted to focus on is swapping over the ignition, because this sedan's ignition was very sticky and the coupe's is completely smooth. So there are some videos, I don't think on any Cavaliers or Sunfires, but there are some on other GM cars about how to get these ignitions off. Once you got this cowling off, there's 3 bolts underneath. It became easy after a while taking this ignition in and out. I had a lot of problems with the anti-theft system in this car. There's a pin. I just used an Allen wrench in the back